could find the time
or the inclination
to be two. Do you think we could find a place
without a confrontation?
can't be true? Rich tea and sympathy untie the bonds of family. Oh, it should be you and me, but circumstance needs music and no dance. Do you think we could find the time?
I brought you here on purpose, Julia.
Oh, George.
Yes, Julia. Nobody around to see us. No windows to overlook us.
What exactly do you have in mind, George?
Wishing you good luck with your maiden speech tomorrow.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you really have to bring me here to say that?
Well, you see, it will be a bit difficult for me, as leader of the other lot, to acknowledge fully the extent of our friendship. So, if I do seem a bit distant tomorrow, just remember that what I really mean is this.
My memory's not too good. Could you just go through that again, please? Right, well, I think I've got that.
As a leading local politician...
Oh, here we go.
Thank you. I'd quite like to see something done with this piece of waste ground.
Make a lovely little park.
It could provide some very badly needed starter homes. You could fit, oh, what, 40 or 50 starter homes in here?
At prices no starter could afford. I prefer the park.
Julia, we did promise our families we would try not to argue. So let's just agree that, it's a shame it's derelict.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that I do agree, actually, George. It's a haven for butterflies, a paradise for wildflowers, a Valhalla for owls and voles.
Julia.
It's a shame it's derelict.
Wouldn't be a bad spot for a spot of bonking either, would it? Oh, I'm sorry, I know. Far too many nettles. No, but listen. What about a nettle-free weekend in London? We're both unattached adults. What's to stop us?
My belief that sex is too important to be casual about. That I think you and I need to work harder at finding things in common, at agreeing to disagree, at becoming a real partnership. And then one day, hopefully, wow.
Actually, it would make quite a nice little park.
What I have to say... Oh, good luck tonight, incidentally.
Oh, thank you very much, Sally.
Hope it won't be too embarrassing, you and Mr. Rudge on opposite sides.
I think we're mature enough to deal with that, Sally. Now, what was it you wanted to say?
It's rather a delicate matter, Mrs. Marygrove.
Oh.
It concerns Mr. Rudge.
Oh.
He'd be absolutely horrified if he knew I was telling you this.
Oh.
He's planning redundancies in the packing department.
Ah. How do you know?
That's something he said. He said if that great flabby lump of fermented whale blubber who held sweaty palms with Mrs. Marygrove, I think he was referring to Mr. Pink's sweaty palms, not yours,
I hope so, Sally.
thinks he can continue to run, ha ha ha. The laughter was Mr. Rudge's, not mine, Mrs. Marygrove.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
His so-called department, as if it was a hostel for the unemployed until Armageddon or Yorkshire win the county championship, whichever is the sooner. Then he's got another think coming.
Yes, I recognise George's sweet, reasonable tones. Well, thank you very much for telling me, Sally.
Mr. Rudge used me, and you used Mr. Pink. I'm doing this to prevent one of the users from using one of the used again. I'm doing it for poor Mr. Pink. I thought he ought to know. And if you tell Mr. Rudge I told you, I think I might come at you with a carving knife. Goodbye.
Ah, at last. Where have you been?
Photocopying.
Sally, I do wish you would keep me posted as to your movements. I need...
Needed me urgently. What did you need me for urgently, Mr. Rudge?
photocopying. If you'd come in here before you went, I could have said, Sally, while you're there, would you do me 150 copies of this? And then you would have needed one journey and not two. But now, such elimination of waste and delay is hardly to be expected as we stagger myopically towards the 21st century.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't tell you, Mr. Rudge. If I had, I'd have missed that magnificent lecture.
I don't know what's got into you lately.
Don't you, Mr. Rudge?
Sally, will you please...
Shut up and go to the photocopy at this instant. I don't like being spoken to like that, Mr. Rudge. But I'll put it down to nerves.
Nerves? Why should I
Be nervous? Well, because Mrs. Mary Grove is making her maiden speech tonight. And you and she are on opposite sides.
Oh, I think we are...
Mature enough to deal with that sensibly. Of course you are.
Oh, yes, Colin. Look, something's cropped up.
I'd just like to say, Julia, before I forget, that you'll be all right tonight. Don't worry.
Why should I worry?
Well, you and Mr. Rudge on opposite sides. It could be awkward.
Oh, I think we're mature enough to handle that, Mr. Pink. Now, as I say...
I'd just like to say, Julia, before I forget, that I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I meant I'm sorry. I've no idea what you're sorry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. About my moments of madness. It must have been awful for you, having me gawping at you like an adolescent haddock.
Oh, well, it's always flattering. I say always, as if I meet adolescent haddocks on every corner. It's nice to be admired, Colin, but yes, I do find that kind of attention a little disturbing. And now, as I say...
I had a wren this morning during breakfast.
I beg your pardon?
At my bird bath. He was fluffing his little feathers.
I'm sorry. For a minute, I had a mad vision there of you cavorting with a member of the female armed services between your Rice Krispies and your scrambled egg.
Mrs. Marygrove.
I'm sorry. You see what an unsuitable person I would have been for you, Colin. Now, look, it's time to say farewell to haddock and wren, leave nature study behind, and grasp a rather painful nettle. Oh, Lord. I don't seem to be able to get away from nature today. Look, Colin, I have some very serious news. There is a mole in this building. Oh, hell. An informer. And this informer has informed me, as informers do, that Mr. Rudge is planning redundancies in the packing department.
Julia!
Now, look, there has been greatly increased mechanisation, has there not?
Oh, Mrs. Marygrove, you're not suggesting...
I am suggesting, Mr. Pink, that you prepare a detailed report on every aspect of your manpower situation. Don't you let on that this suggestion came from me, in case it leads via me to the mole, who's in a difficult position, as moles usually are. If there is an unavoidable case for redundancies, then I'm helpless. But if it's answerable, then by God, let's answer it. Let's give them a fight. Let's give them the biggest fight of their lives.
Oh, Julia, you're wonderful. You're marvellous. You're beautiful.
Councillor Mrs. Marygrove.
When I see, just beyond the sign, Bugborough welcomes careful drivers, a lay-by full of caravans with rusty old cars and grubby children, I feel it is a blot on the good name of our town.
Hear, hear.
No, I didn't mean, George, it was a blot because of...
Mr. Chairman, I don't believe Mrs. Marygrove is speaking through the chair.
Speak through the chair, please.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean, Mr. Chairman, that the gypsies are a blot. I meant the fact that we can't provide a better site for them is the blot. These people are victims of our greedy society. While so many people have two houses, there simply aren't enough homes for everyone to have one. They have no alternative. We're told they're dirty. Let's give them proper washing facilities. We're told they steal. Let's give them somewhere where at last they can have some dignity and pride. As we move in our smelly metal boxes from the snug, smug boxes where we live to the great ugly boxes where we work, are we so frightened that unless we keep moving them on, a few gypsies are going to undermine our boxy, poxy world? Mr. Chairman, let us here in Bugborough not be frightened. Let's give those gypsies a decent sight and a chance.
Councillor Rudge.
Mr. Chairman, that really was the most excellent, eloquent, moving and sincere load of old codswallop I have ever heard in this council chamber. It is so easy to come out with these fine phrases. And weren't they fine? Oh, they were magnificent. Well, Mrs. Merrygrove, I happen to think that these gypsies of whom you are so fond are a blot on the landscape of our fair...
I don't believe that Councillor Rudge is speaking through the chair, Mr. Chairman.
Speak through the chair, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm very grateful for that magnificent interruption. Where, Mr. Chairman, will the sort of wishy-washy, namby-pamby, nappy-pappy, sentimental twaddle that we've just heard about these dirty, shifty, reckless, feckless people end? Should we have gay car parks? Lesbian lay-bys? Burglars' social clubs? You may laugh, but that, Mr. Chairman, is the end of the road down which Mrs. Merrygrove is driving so passionately, so lucidly, so eloquently, so utterly magnificently, so I say to you, Mr. Chairman, with all the passion at my command, I say to you, let us set up a committee to look into the whole question. She may have a point.
It's better here in the evenings than at lunchtimes. You get the old age pensioners in then.
Senior citizens, Dick. We're senior citizens now.
They, Louisa, not we. We shouldn't include ourselves.
Oh, why on earth not? We've been old age pensioners for years.
No, minds, we're not. We need to be for pensions, bus passes, cheap tickets, fair enough. Senior citizens, point taken. But we're young at heart when it comes to sexual attraction.
These beer mats have little-known facts about the Wild West on them. Did you know that General Custer's mother...
Don't change the subject.
I'll change the subject when I choose, Dick, and I choose now.
Isn't it awful to think if I hadn't developed a hole in my left sock, you and I might never have met?
It's George's father, your ex-mother-in-law.
I don't imagine many great love affairs began with such a banal remark as, "Excuse me, love, I'm looking for black socks for the larger foot."
I don't believe I'll have that much go left in me when I'm their age.
Who's got wandering eyes now? Who's not listening this time?
10:10. Well past the bedtime, I'd have thought.
Tell me, who do you really think is the better, Alcock or Bryant?
You what?
Thought you were interested in bowls, Dick.
Oh, bowls. Oh, yeah, fascinating, but I'm not obsessed. Snooker, yes, an obsession. Bowls, no. Amateur interest.
I enjoy tennis, too, especially Wimbledon. Do you enjoy tennis?
No, not really. All the pretty women get knocked out in the early rounds.
Dick.
Beaten by the bloody great oaks with bulging muscles.
Oh, Dick.
You'd get knocked out in the early rounds.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no. That was a compliment. Oh. You're not a bloody great oak with bulging muscles. You're beautiful, Louisa.
At what age was the real Calamity Jane when she died?
I don't know. And I don't care. But talking of calamities, you know when we had that Indian meal and we talked about my days in India?
Oh, that was fascinating. Fascinating.
Do you mind not talking to George about it? Because something rather unsavoury happened out there. I can't talk about it.
Something unsavoury and you can't talk about it. Are you ill?
No. You see, I've got this war wound in a rather delicate place. It's all right now. George saw it when he was little, when it was a big war wound, and he passed out. He had nightmares and traumas. He was a very sensitive child.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's difficult to believe now. So, not a word about India, right?
No, not if you say so, Dick. Mm. Do you know, that was my very first ever Indian meal. I suppose my life's been very narrow.
Not as narrow as your lovely little waist. No, I'm sorry. It's the trouble I have with my eyesight.
Even with your glasses?
Especially with my glasses. I see you so clearly, it makes me feel fruity. Wait.
How much bully beef would you suppose was consumed at the Alamo?
Sod the Alamo. Buy it, Louisa. You are a wonderful woman.
So what was this gem on this?
Hardly seems worth it now. I was just talking about my first ever words to you, being, "Excuse me, love, I'm looking for black socks for the larger foot."
And I said, "I can't help you, I'm afraid. I'm a customer." And you said, I'm sorry, but I never think of the customers as being pretty. And I blushed. And you asked me out. I would have never regretted it.
There's Barney Fletcher. He did that rubber mouldings blag at Spotborough with Legs Ellison. You saw Legs half an hour ago coming out of Elmer Eglinton's House of Ill Repute on Gasworks Road.
What?
No. I was just thinking it doesn't take a Freudian to work out what your three great interests have in common. Snooker, tennis, bowls.
Of course. Yes. Green surfaces. Yes, I've always been a bit of an environmentalist. Are you green, Dick?
Not as green as you, I reckon.
He's going. Barney Fletcher. I'm sorry, love, no choice.
Oh, hi, Steve. Did you know Alderman Potter? Alderman Potter, my ex-husband.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Right, what are you having to celebrate?
Gin and tonic, please. To celebrate what?
A, no longer being married to that funny fella, and B, a stirring speech. I'm no good at being neutral, mate.
We hardly know each other. Ah, congratulations on a spirited maiden speech, Councillor.
Oh, thank you very much, Councillor, and thank you for your kind words, Councillor.
Oh, they are no more than you deserve, Councillor.
I appreciate that very much coming from you, Councillor.
You two know each other, do you?
Oh, a bit. I work at Rudge Brothers.
Yes, we've bumped into each other in the corridors of power, haven't we, Mrs. Medigar? Chewed the fat in the staff canteen.
Figuratively and literally, Mr. Rudge.
Oh.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Dad.
And also, as it happens, Mrs. Medigrove's son, John Alderman Potter, is friendly with my daughter, Cannon. Alderman Potter, my daughter, Cannon.
So that...
brings us together.
From time to time.
Also.
May I join you?
Yeah, of course. Alderman Potter, Nicky.
Only Steve's trailing somebody called Barney Fletcher, who did the rubber mouldings blag at Spotborough. You see how I hang on to his words. And then I saw the two couples I seem to run into most in all the world. Can I get you two a drink?
I don't know if I want a drink off you.
John?
All right, I'll have a pint of bitter, please.
Oh, same for me, please.
Can you help, John?
Oh, yeah, I'll help too.
3 people to fetch 2 pints. We're classified as bores, it seems.
No, I think they've got things to discuss. Nicky's fella's my ex-husband and John's father.
Yeah, and also happens to be a long-standing friend of mine, which is how Nicky happens to know both of us.
I see. I think. For a moment there, I began to wonder if you two were hiding something.
Oh, I was hiding something. Oh, that's a good one.
I wanted a little word, John. When you came round with your things to live with us, I was only upset because I knew it would upset Steve. I would love you to live with us.
But Dad doesn't want me. Terrific. Thanks, Nicky.
Only because he loves you. And that's an emotional commitment he just can't cope with on a permanent basis. When he's soaked to his eyes with his work and the crime wave and everything.
Let's hope for his sake you don't get pregnant then.
Oh, not much risk of that. We have a rather unusual but foolproof method of contraception. It's called the Tonka Melanson method. I lie in bed and Steve drives around the town at 80 miles an hour chasing people. It's totally safe.
Are you sure you two aren't hiding something? Nicky referred to you as a couple.
Yes, I noticed that. Well, I think this may be because she's seen us once or twice in restaurants together.
You have dinners together?
Once or twice. We're doing a survey of food outlets in connection with Rudge Brothers.
Where I work. Yes, we're aiming to find out exactly where biscuits come in the spectrum of public consciousness.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant how high biscuits come in the spectrum of public consciousness.
Well, how did it all go?
Are our 2 lovebirds still speaking to each other?
My mum and your dad seem to be getting on quite brilliantly now, thanks to our prayers, right? You prayed for them quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, quite a bit. Nice cocoa, Sam.
Samantha, please, Warren. Sloppiness of language indicates sloppiness of thought, OK?
Sorry, Samantha. Your gran and my grandpa are getting on right well too, aren't they?
Yes, though I think that it's a shame that something as trivial as love of snooker brought them together. But there you are. God works in a mysterious way.
Love of snooker? My grandpa couldn't care less about snooker.
What? But he told you he was a lifelong fan. He lied to her because he wanted to have his wicked way with her.
Yeah, looks like it. Sorry.
It isn't funny. Well, it's as serious if you were just pretending you wanted me to redeem you from your awful yobbishness just because you wanted my body.
Oh, I didn't realise it was as serious as that.
Oh, hello. Hello, Warren. How's Jenkins growing?
Oh, standing up very well so far. Thank you very much, Mrs. Trellis.
Gran, Warren and I have something to tell you, OK?
No, Samantha, it's not OK.
We have to. Martin says the heart is a battery and lies are the acid that corrodes it, right?
Who is this jerk?
A far better human being than you. And you should be thankful that he is, because that's why I spend more time redeeming you than I do him. OK?
Now, what is all this? What have you got to tell me?
Sam! Sorry, but I had to stop you, so there was no time to say Samantha.
Warren's grandpa's lying about being interested in snooker, Gran, because he wants to have his wicked way with you.
Is this true, Warren?
Afraid so, Mrs. Trellis.
Right. Right. What's your opinion of Dennis Taylor?
Well, it's too soon to say, but he's still basically got the team Bobby Robson built.
He's a snooker player.
Oh, that, Dennis Taylor.
What do you think of Silvino Francisco?
Oh, excellent voice.
He's a snooker player.
Oh, that, Silvino Francisco.
What's your opinion of Gerard Manley Hopkins?
Oh, well, now he is a snooker player.
He's a dead poet. And if you say, oh, that Gerard Manley Hopkins, I'll hit you. You don't know anything about snooker. You couldn't care less about snooker. You lied to me.
Lied? No. I might have exaggerated my interest in snooker slightly, my angel.
Exaggerated slightly? And I am not your angel. You said you were obsessed by it. Your interest is nil. Nil. Yes.
I'm sorry. I was just looking for my comb.
Oh, getting yourself lovely for your nuclear scientist.
He's married and he's a pig. Men are such liars.
What a very sensible girl you are, Tracy. Not empty-headed at all.
Who said I was empty-headed? Grandpa, did you?
Oh, no point in asking him, dear. Truth is about as rare a visitor as subtlety to his head. Well?
Well, I exaggerated my interest in snooker because I wanted to erase the memory of calling you... Oh, now that I know you better, I can't even bring myself to mouth those loathsome words.
Arrogant old bat.
Yes.
Am I so fearsome that you had to lie? And a fatuous lie, too, because it was bound to be found out.
No. You see, I hoped that in time...
You'd have had your wicked way with me.
Yes. No. I lied because I didn't want to lose you. I'll never lie to you again, Louisa. Never, ever.
Why should I believe you?
Well, because I have this terrible example of a compulsive liar we had in our regiment in India. It came to a sticky end.
What compulsive lie? What sticky end?
Well, he said he was a pig-sticking champion. He'd never stuck a pig in his life. They put him in the regional pig-sticking championships, and he came to a sticky end. Pig-sticking.
Why should I believe that?
Because it's true. I mean, I only lied about the snooker because I felt inferior.
Yes, well, that's understandable. The fact is, Dick, you're nothing but a petty little common or garden liar, and more common than garden.
No, belt up, you arrogant old bat.
Hello.
Oh! What's happened?
Your father has called me an arrogant old bat, again.
Why, Mother? What had you done?
Why do you assume she's done anything?
Your father doesn't go around calling people arrogant old bats for no reason.
I'm very much afraid he very probably does.
Can we perhaps hear his reasons, please?
Right.
George, let's try to get him to sort this thing out reasonably, like we do. Like we try to. The facts, please.
The facts. This crude, vile little toad has been lying his head off about loving snooker.
Because I love you.
Oh, why should I believe that?
Well, looking at this thing reasonably, rationally,
Yes, like mature adults. Don't you think that Dad might have been lying from the best of motives? I would say that my father, who has been very lonely since the death of my mother, saw in you a chance of happiness.
Lied because he cared.
Is bitterly ashamed and wishes to make amends.
Faults on both sides.
As in most arguments.
So why don't you try again to be at least friendly to each other?
Coming from you two, I've never heard such a nauseating load of hypocritical codswallop in all my life.
Well spoken, Dick.
Thank you, Louisa. Louisa?
Yes, Dick?
I'm sorry, Louisa.
Your apology is accepted, Dick.
You've got to take the time. You've got to take the time.
Johnny! Dad? Get in quick, I need to talk.
I have got nothing to say to you. Get in.
I'm keeping this warehouse under surveillance. I have reason to believe acting on information.
Can't you talk English?
I think Barney Fletcher and Legs Ellison are in there. They did that rubber mouldings blag at Spotborough.
I ought to commit a crime. Then maybe you'll take an interest in me. Keep me under surveillance. My son's in there. He did the Hartlepool Iron Filings blag with Warren the Butcher Rudge.
John, when you came round with your things to live with us, I was only upset because I knew it would upset Nicky. I'd love you to live with us. But Nicky's a young woman still in love. She's fond of you. Is that somebody moving? She's very fond of you. I think it is.
Oh, God.
Quiet. But she wants to have me to herself. It's natural at her age.
She said it's you who doesn't want me.
Oh.
Neither of you wants me.
That's true, we don't. We're both very fond of you, very, very fond of you, very, very, very fond of you. We both want to see a lot of you. A very lot of you. But you see, we have our own new lives. Johnny, look. I want to say one thing to you, old son, just one thing. Now, I don't want you ever to forget this.
Here they come.
You did what?
We had a 100-mile-an-hour car chase across 3 counties. The blackguards ran out of control, turned upside down in a ditch. Legs Ellison and Barney Fletcher, who did the rubber mouldings blag at Spotborough, are now in police custody.
He could have been killed, Steve.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, was that?
That's not the point.
Well, it is to me.
Shut up, John. This has nothing to do with you. This is an argument between ex-wife and ex-husband.
I didn't have time to let him out, Julia.
Julia, it is possible to mollycoddle young people too much, you know.
Mollycoddle too much? I do not regard sparing him 300-mile-an-hour police car chases across 3 counties as mollycoddling too much.
Julia, John is not a boy. He's a young man, a fine young man, a brave young man. You know, I wouldn't mind him as my own son.
That wasn't a proposal of marriage by any chance, was it?
No, it was not.
Good.
My presence here is embarrassing.
It is, but only to you. Stay, Steve.
Hey, I'm not a dog. You're not Barbara Woodhouse.
Don't you get funny with me. You were a menace to our family when we were married, and you still are.
Excuse me, couldn't we be reasonable and rational about this? Well, we are trying, Julia, to be mature about our disagreements.
Yeah. All right, all right. Well, look, I'll accept that you wanted to talk to John because you wanted to show him how much you care, and things happen very quickly, and perhaps it was understandable that a mistake was made, but it was a mistake, and I hope it won't ever happen again.
It won't, I promise you, Julia.
Good. Thank you, George.
Oh, that's what I'm here for, to pour oil on troubled waters. That's the destiny of reasonable men.
Right, well, anyone like a cup of tea?
I'm thinking of becoming a policeman, Mum.
Over my dead body.
What's wrong? It's a great job.
What's wrong? Haven't you read the papers lately? Fabricating confessions, twisting evidence, beating up suspects.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, Steve, but it's true. And anyway, what I think is none of your business now.
No, but it is mine, though.
What?
I can't stand by and hear the woman I love slagging off the forces of law and order. Good God, woman, we've got a crime wave on our hands.
Don't you shout at me, man. And aren't the police to blame for alienating entire sections of our society?
Oh, I've listened to enough of this.
Good.
I'm sorry, Julia, but this is very important to me. There is a battle being fought on our streets between good and evil. The police face hatred and violence on all sides every Saturday night in every town in England.
Oh, please, don't shout at me, darling. We are trying, George, to be rational about our disagreements.
All right, all right. But the battle for law and order is vital for every one of us.
That's right. And because law and order are so important, and the police are the forces of law and order, they mustn't transgress law and order. I'm hard on them because I'm for them, not against them.
Yes. Yes, I think I see the sense of that. Yes. I agree. John, would you like to make a cup of tea?
Me? Oh, you want a moment alone. Sorry. Naive.
We're making progress, aren't we? Agreeing to disagree. Finding things in common. Becoming a partnership.
Yes, George, I think we are making progress.
Shall I book us into the Green Dragon for the night, then?
George.
I've asked you here today, Julia, to inform you... Ah, Sally. 2 coffees, please. 1 black, no sugar. 1 white, 3 sugars. In coffee, as in life, we agree to disagree. Yes. I've asked you here to inform you that I believe the packing department is overmanned.
Good Lord, the packing department overmanned? Well, you've certainly thrown that one at me.
Pink, George Rudge, how are you? Good. Is it really? How nice. Are they really? How lovely. Pink, I would like you here immediately. Well, then you'll have to make it convenient. Over the years, Julia, under Colin Pink, the packing department has made too many mistakes. Lately, I must admit, with increased mechanization, they have improved. But Pink must go.
Oh, you can't sack Colin Pink. Biscuits are his life.
I'm running a factory, Julia, not a group therapy clinic.
No.
Coffee.
1 black, no sugar.
Thank you, sir.
1 white, 3 sugars.
Well, that was quick, Sally.
I should hope I'd be fairly practiced in satisfying your little wants after 15 years, Mr. Rudge. Hobnobs, Mrs. Marygrove.
No, thank you, Sally. Got to try and look after my figure.
Oh, yes.
George, I do not believe that packing department is overmanned.
Oh. I would have thought you would want Pink to go. Must be awful having him gawp at you in admiration all the time like an overwrought sea bass.
Oh, you're jealous. How absurd.
I'm not jealous. I think Pink should go because his department has been underachieving and it is his responsibility.
No, you...
Come in. Ah, Colin. Sit down, do. Good of you to come.
Well, of course, Hello, Julie. Mrs. Marygrove.
Well, I'll pay you the compliment of coming straight to the point. I believe the packing department is overmanned.
I disagree, incidentally, Colin.
The facts are there, Mrs. Marygrove. Increased efficiency due to increased mechanization.
I think the packing department has always been undermanned and therefore working at too much pressure, which is why it was inefficient. Now, thanks to mechanization, it is at last adequately manned, but no more. Might I suggest, Mr. Pink, that we get a detailed breakdown of your use of manpower, man hours worked, etc., etc. In fact, every aspect of the operation of the department.
I've had it done, Mrs. Marygrove. I have it here.
Already? I've only just spoken to you about it.
Yes, well, all right. A little bird whispered something in my ear.
Sorry to interrupt. I wondered if Mr. Pink would like a coffee.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No, thank you. He's just going.
No, thank you. I'm just going.
Well, who was this woman?
Woman?
The little bird who whispered something in your ear.
Oh, I don't use the term bird in a sexist sense, Mr. Rudge.
Ah, so the mole is a man.
Oh, you're too clever for me.
At last you're beginning to realize it. All right, Pink, let's see it now we've got it.
It bears out pretty well findings in line with what Mrs. Marygrove was suggesting.
No. Surprise, surprise. Well, I never would have dreamt that you two were in cahoots. All right, Pink, I'll study this. Now get up.
I'd just like to say that Mrs.
You
Marygrove...
heard what Mr. Rudge said, Mr. Pink. Out.
Oh.
You can't can't seriously believe there's anything going on between me and him, George. Maturity. This is a professional matter, nothing more.
Oh, of course. Of course I believe you. Well, I mean, no woman could fancy a man who stares at her like a repressed mullet.
Please, George, do you think you could possibly try to avoid references to the natural world? I seem to be dogged by them at the moment.
Dogged? I love you, Julia.
I love you too, George. I love you very much, my darling.
Good, excellent. Now, I shall read this very carefully without prejudging the issue and send Sally in on your way out, will you?
Oh, right.
Sally?
Ah, Sally, come in and sit down a minute. We have a mole in our midst, Sally.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Somebody in the factory told Mrs. Merygrove that I was planning redundancies in the packing department, and she refused to tell me who it was.
Oh, what a nuisance.
Yes, but she did let something slip, though.
Oh?
Yes. It's a man.
A man?
Does that surprise you?
Oh, no, no, they're a perfidious lot. Well, I can't think who it can be.
No, me neither. And I want you to find out. Keep your ear close to the ground and sniff around.
I sniff with my nose, Mr. Rudge, like everyone else. Being a boring and tedious woman, as you know.
Spare me the sarcasm, Sally. Just find me my mole.
It says here in Job 3 that you've been drinking.
Only a couple? I've got to have some bad habits or there'll be nothing left for you to redeem.
You aren't supposed to go out of your way to do naughty things.
Samantha, Martin's here. I didn't know whether to let him in.
Why not?
Well, Warren's here.
My relationship with Martin is completely spiritual. Well, just as my relationship with Warren is completely spiritual, right?
Right.
Right.
Martin's like my spiritual guide and mentor, okay?
Why haven't you been in touch?
I've been busy, okay?
Who's this?
A miserable sinner. Samantha's redeeming me, right?
Well, what about me? Don't I need redeeming?
No.
You don't know the first thing about me, Samantha.
Look, I could just go if you like.
Why don't you then, you worm?
No, stay. And that wasn't very Christian, Martin.
I'm not very Christian. I'm full of hidden aggression. That's why I have to strive so hard to be religious all the time, so you can start redeeming me for that. And I'll tell you another thing you can try redeeming me for. All the time we're talking and praying, I'm just waiting for the right moment to kiss you.
Oh, no, how awful.
Do you want to punch up the bracket?
Martin!
No, I don't. I'm going.
Warren!
I'm a coward as well, so I still need redeeming more than him. Oh.
Oh, I'm glad we decided not to go out.
At least we're not likely to bump into Steve and Nicky. Unless they are lurking in one of the cupboards.
Hello. Thought you two were going out.
Yeah, well, we changed our minds. We never get a moment's peace in the restaurants in this town.
I was sorry to hear about last night, Warren.
Last night?
At our house.
Well, what happened at your house last night?
Oh, a friend of poor Samantha, who was much too trusting for this world, told him he'd throw him out.
What? He threatened a Rudge? Which ward is he in?
Last time I saw him, he was sobbing in our kitchen. Not a pretty sight.
Because of his injuries, eh? What did you do to him, Warren?
Nothing, Dad. He asked me to go and I went.
What?
Well, he was going to hit me.
What?
Well, it wasn't my idea to be a coward, Dad.
My God,
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Don't say, I never thought I'd see the day when my own son turned and ran Julia, especially when your son was so brave in that police car chase.
Oh, that's it. Rub it in.
Well, I'm sorry, love, but that boy...
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
That boy needs your love and affection, George. He needs your help. He needs a father who doesn't value macho manhood above all other qualities, my darling.
Ah, well, you said it.
I did, didn't I? How extremely odd.
Listen, we're starting to make progress if we're beginning to be able to imagine what the other person would have said.
Yes, I think we are. You know, I was reading that report of Pink's.
Yeah?
I'm not going to sack him. Well, he makes out a very good case. And also, it doesn't seem to be staring at you like a constipated bream anymore, either. Oh, sorry, another nature reference. I'm sorry.
I'm just going down the plough.
Oh, boy, you're giving up drink?
Only for Samantha. I don't think she'll want me after last night.
Warren?
What is it, Dad?
Enjoy yourself. At tomorrow's council meeting, I'm going to announce my support for a proper site for the gypsies.
George.
Oh, I thought you were going out.
Well, we were, but we changed our minds. We meet so many people in the restaurants in this town.
Well, you'll be quiet enough here, because we're going out.
Oh, who are we?
Each other.
Good God.
Dad. Are they safe to be left in the house on their own, do you think, Karen? Frankly, Trace, no. Well, we better go then, haven't we?
We have got the house to ourselves at last. Julia.
Now listen. A moment ago, you said you'd agree to a gypsy side. No, I don't want you to agree to that as part of a campaign to get me into bed. The council's affairs should be decided on loftier motives than that.
Oh, absolutely. No, I was agreeing because I've acknowledged the rightness of what you said. I was moved by your moral fervour. It had absolutely nothing to do with trying to get you to go to bed with me.
Oh, good. Good. Well, thank you, George.
No, I would have agreed even if I had no intention of trying to get you to go to bed with me.
Oh, so you do intend to try to get me to come to bed with you?
Well, of course. Subtly. So how about it, darling?
George, how can we here, in your house, when your kids are saying things like Tracy and Karen just said? What sort of an example is that?
Yeah, I'm a human being, not a role model. I'm sick and tired of setting an example. I want to live my own life. Look, we're two mature adults. We know our own minds. And we are all alone. We were all alone.
Oh, some buggers left the lights on again. They behave as if George is made of money just because he's made of money.
I'd forgotten how big it is. It's vast.
I always was a flash kid. I've some photos of George when he was a little boy. Would you like to see them?
Oh, I'd love to. I bet they're a laugh.
Yeah, they're right comical. He was a funny-looking little sod. They're upstairs in my bedroom. Would you like to come up and see them?
Certainly not. I'll sit down over there. You can go and fetch them. Oh! You've been listening.
No.
Listening to what? Did you say something? We heard nothing, did we, George?
No. We were much too engrossed in this article here. You know, it's amazing what you can do with recycled sewage.
You must have heard everything, you swine, you.
Oh, all right. Go and get the right comical photos of the funny-looking little sod in your bedroom, I think you said.
Cobblers.
Julia, how could you sit there listening?
Sorry, Mum.
Love and sex make everybody behave like idiots. I'm sticking to snooker.
No, I'm sorry, but... No, it's not funny. It's just that once you'd started, it was too embarrassing, so we hoped you'd go,
Upstairs? In George's house? What sort of woman do you think I am?
You are an unprincipled old booger, you know, Dad.
No, what about you? You were trying to do the same thing with me.
Ha-ha. So what's the difference between you and me? Because I'm older, that's cobblers. They're human beings. Can be just as loving and lovely with us. Your age is prat.
Dick's not entirely unprincipled, Mr. Rudge. He's promised never to lie to me again, and I don't believe he will. Not with the example of that man in his regiment in India.
Louisa!
Oh, sorry. Mustn't mention India. The injury, I forgot.
Injury? What injury?
He's forgotten. The trauma's cured.
Trauma? What trauma?
Yeah, I told Louisa about my injury in India and how upset you were and how we never talk about it.
Oh, that injury.
What injury?
We never talk about it.
Ah, yes. Well, I'll go make some tea. Would you two like some tea?
Oh,
yes,
that'd be
please.
nice.
You haven't tasted it yet. Come on out, me, Louisa. These two can't wait to get at each other like sex-starved hamsters.
Dad, no nature references, please. Julia doesn't like them.
And not everyone has a one-track mind like you, Dick. I rather think my daughter may have, though. Mum! Oh, by the way, is that story about the compulsive liar really true?
What story is that, exactly?
In your dad's regiment in India, the man who said he was a pig-sticking champion and he wasn't, and he came to a sticky end, pig-sticking.
Oh, that story. Yes, extraordinary though it may sound, every word of it is true.
Oh, good. Couldn't bear it if he lied to me again.
Oh, my God.
He has, I presume, never set foot in India.
Never.
Oh, Why can't people be straightforward in love, George?
Absolutely. Why can't they be straightforward? And, talking of being straightforward,
Yeah.
what about that nettle-free weekend in London?
All right, yeah.
Julia! How are you, Pink?
Oh, fine, thank you, Mr. Rudge. I had a hedge sparrow or dunnock this morning.
Your eating habits are of no interest to me, Pink.
I think he means his bird bath, Mr. Rudge.
Yes, that's right. There was a hedge sparrow or dunnock there this morning.
Well, which was it? I don't like indecision in my under-managers.
Oh, no. No. It's called a hedge sparrow or dunnock. It's a bit like the Queen's birthday, I suppose. Well, hedge sparrow is its real name, and dunnock is its official name.
Spare us any more. I'm a very busy man, and Mrs. Merygrove is allergic to nature references.
Look, Colin is waffling out of sheer terror, Mr. Rudge. For God's sake, put him out of his misery.
Oh, sorry. Should I bring a third?
Oh, well, that would be very nice.
No need, he isn't staying.
No need, I'm not staying.
Sally, any news on the mole front?
Oh, still sniffing, Mr. Rudge. Still sniffing.
Right. Colin.
Yes?
I have studied your report, and it convinced me. So, no redundancies.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Rudge.
Don't thank me. Thank Mrs. Merygrove. It was largely her doing.
Oh, I know. I know. I mean, not that I know. But thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Colin. I'd be grateful if you'd show your gratitude by not staring at me like a frustrated turbot.
Oh, I am sorry. Oh, Julia. Oh, Mr. Rudge. I'd like to congratulate you on this marvelous, wonderful, beautiful woman.
Get out. And so I am very happy to pledge my support for a proper, authorised, decent gypsy site in this town. And I would suggest that we start the search for one straight away.
Mrs. Merygrove?
Mr. Chairman, I believe the perfect site exists in the waste ground by the canal between Humphreys Mouldings and the Cottlebury Road. It's got reasonable access, it's safe, it wouldn't upset any residential area because there isn't any, and it's big enough, and it's quite nice, and that's what I think, anyway. What's wrong, George?
Shh. Excuse me, lads. Come here. There is an unofficial agreement between a few of us and Walter Blaberry of Blaberry Homes that he can have that site with planning permission for 24 prestige houses or 28 executive homes or 32 bijou residences or 36 muse-type cottages.
Unofficial agreement? That's undemocratic, George.
Yes, I know. Smack, naughty George.
Shut up, George. I find this very shocking behaviour coming from you.
But this is the way things are done. And Blaberry has Oh, there's Sally with her hen friend. Smile. Don't give her the satisfaction of knowing that we're quarrelling. Blaberry has pledged £100,000 to the hospital.
And what about you? How much has he pledged to you?
I resent that, Julia. I don't take backhanders. But if this doesn't go through, my honesty will be impugned.
It will be if it does go through. Why will it be if it doesn't?
Well, Blaberry has given me some gifts on the understanding. Gifts, Julia, gifts, not backhanders. Little things. Christmas presents, champagne, smoked salmon, free use of his villa in Spain, invitations to his box for the Headingley test or the York races, little things. Smile, Sally's watching.
Little things. You and your fine talk of starter homes and badly needed housing.
Well, there could be starter homes.
You took me to the waste ground to soften me up for this, didn't you?
Good Lord, no.
I assume you didn't take me there for a quick bash among the nettles. I'm not the sort of woman who would enjoy that, George.
No, I know. But you are the sort of woman who would enjoy a weekend in style in London, aren't you? We don't want this cloud hanging over our heads all through the weekend, do we?
Are you suggesting that my love life is a bargaining counter, George?
No, but this is very important to me, Julia.
My love life is pretty important to me, George. Have you ever read The Wind in the Willows?
Wind in the... I don't know till I know why I'm being asked.
Well, unfortunately, it's another nature reference, but I have to say it because it's the ideal solution. You have the hotel room booked. Your secretary sits there with her hen friend. Ask her now, and off you go. The rat and the mole in perfect friendship.
Sally.
Sally!
Do you think we could find the time
or the inclination to be two? Rich tea and sympathy untie the bonds of family.
Oh, it should be you and me,
But circumstance
needs music and no dance.
Do you think we could make a date?
Without our tempers flaring,
Not a chance. Rich tea and sympathy